You know, I'm still wrapping my head around the fact that it's literally been a whole year. What is up, all you literary fans and gents? It is your girl DJ, and I am back with a brand new video on my channel. So you guys already know, yesterday I posted a sit down chat video to celebrate the fact that I have been here on BookTube for 1 year. I am filming this on the same day that I filmed my other videos, so I have not read any of your comments, though I know without a doubt they have been nothing but great. So thank you for all of them. Even though I haven't read them, I already know that they're going to be freaking fantastic. Because today got super somber and I was like this close to crying, I told myself, you know what, you need to do something that's fun, right, to counteract the fact that you were like super depressive and sad in your other video. So I am going to be doing the BookTube Newbie Tag 2.0 today. So I cannot tag the original video because the original creator, I think his name was Michael SD, deleted his channel, as well as deleted the original video, which is sad. But I am giving homage to him for creating it in the first place. As per usual, I will be looking at my phone to read the questions, and because I don't want this to be any longer than it needs to be, because I still need to do my homework, I'm just going to jump straight into this and kind of see how my answers have changed from last year. Question number 1. What genres would you like to see talked about more on BookTube? Literally anything outside of YA. I feel like BookTube for the most part talks about YA a lot. The big booktubers, they talk about YA, so everybody under them kind of talks about YA as well. But at the same time, I've never not been able to find a channel that talks about something different. Like, I know some people do horror, I know some people do like mystery, I know some people do science fiction, non-fiction, historical fiction. You can find just about any genre on there, but I feel like we need to diversify a little bit more and talk about stuff outside of YA. Question number 2. What do you feel is the best way or ways to make friends on BookTube? The normal answer for this would be to comment on people's videos, but not only that, but like comment about what the video is actually about. And not only that, start following people on social media. I start noticing when people comment on my video and I realize that they're new, because after a while you know the people who have commented on your videos multiple times. All those new people, I always click on their channel and I watch a couple of their videos, and then if I'm interested in what their content is, or if I'm just interested in them as a person in general, then I will subscribe to them. That's how I kind of broaden my scope outside of like the friends of friends of friends of friends. If you comment on my video, I always click on your channel. Sometimes people don't even have a channel, which is, you know, okay. But yeah, that's how I have made a lot of my friends. They've commented on my videos, I've went and watched their channel, love the content they created, and then they like the content I create, and then we just keep talking back and forth. Question number 3. What will or do you enjoy the most about making BookTube videos? Definitely the interaction. Like I said, growing up, I still love reading. Probably not as much as I used to, because when I was younger I used to be able to like read a whole series in a day, but not anymore because your girl has an actual life now. But I love the interactions the most, being able to talk and gush about books with other people, because I can't do that in my everyday life, because none, if not a lot of my friends read, and even if they do, it's like occasionally. Like, none of my friends read as I do, unfortunately, here in my everyday life. So definitely, like I said, the interactions that I have with people are what make my day. Question number 4. What will / do you least look forward to when making BookTube videos? Editing. Okay, so this is kind of me asking for advice as well when I answer this. I work on a notebook laptop, right? The processing power on that thing is not meant to hold a lot on it. I edit all of my videos on Windows Movie Maker. For those of you that do use Windows, you know that that is the most basic type of editing software. It comes on the computer. All it does is basically like cut, trim, and paste, and that's about it. And I do have like an Adobe like Premiere 15 on my laptop, but every time I open it, it crashes. If you guys notice, when I first started making BookTube videos, a lot of them had like overlays and I would throw up things on the screen, but it takes me 2 to 3 times longer to edit one of those videos than it does a video like this where I don't have to put any overlays on it. So I need to get myself a new laptop so that way it can hold the power of that editing software so I can make my videos as dazzling as I know that they can be. But yes, editing, because I do not have the proper equipment to properly edit my videos, and it just frustrates me because what should take me maybe an hour, maybe 2, sometimes will take me like 5 or 6. Question number 5. What videos other than tags, TBRs, wrap-ups, reviews, and recommendations would you want to see more of? I personally would like to see more discussion videos. It doesn't even have to be book related, just discussions about things here on BookTube. Like, I've been watching videos, discussion videos on clickbait. I've watched discussion videos about like clicks, as in like the people you hang out with. I've watched videos about like liking problematic content. You guys know that Spencer made a video on his channel, and then I made a response video for that. I'll put one of those little like icon things up in the corner for you guys to go check that out. I like watching just about any type of discussion video, not only related to books, but about us as booktubers, as viewers, as watchers, as reviewers, and kind of how we go about things. And so I really like watching those and kind of getting in on that, because that is what I live for as a sociology major. I love great debates. Like, I love them. Like, my parents will tell you, if I can debate it, I will debate it forever. Question number 6. What are some themes you want to see more or less of in books? Well, for themes that I want to see more of in books is polyamorous relationships. If you guys have not seen the new movie Superfly yet, it's out in theaters. Go see it, right? It's rated R, I think. So if you're not of age, go see it with somebody ages 21 or above. But there is a polyamorous relationship in that movie, and it is so well done. I was super happy about it the entire time. You could tell who the main couple was and then the person that they brought in, but at the same time, the dynamic between the 3 of them was just spot on. Another thing that I really want to see more in books is platonic relationships. I just finished reading This Savage Song, and we did a live show on it as well over on Rhiannon's channel. If I can, I'll put a link up for that one as well. I don't know if I can do that with other people's videos, but if it pops up, you'll know that I can. But for that, I was super happy with the fact that they made it through the entire book, and not once was there like any like moment where they were like, oh my gosh, I'm falling in love with you. It's just like, not every male and female character has to fall in love with each other. You see a group of girls or like 2 girls in books and they're friends throughout the entire thing, or 2 guys or a group of guys and they're friends throughout the entire thing. But I feel like whenever we have a male and a female main protagonist, they end up in some type of relationship by the end of the book. So seeing more platonic relationships is definitely a must. Right? For any of you that are writers, authors, take heed. Platonic relationships are needed at the moment. As far as less, I think the only thing that really irritates me is, I talked about this in one of my other reviews, is like a perfect reactionist character, that no matter what the main character does, says, what situation they're in, the other character always knows what to say, what to do, or shows up at the right time. It's just like, real life is not like that, okay? I need, it pulls me out the story. So less perfect reactionist characters and more realistic characters. Question number 7. What are some of your BookTube goals? My goal as of June 30th, 2018 is to one day, in the future, near future, if I have anything to do about it, is to sit on a panel at a book convention for booktubers and talk about books. That has been like one of my things that I've always wanted to do. I watched a lot of people's vlogs from BookCon and BEA, and when they were walking in on the panels. So I either want to be on a panel as a booktuber, or I want to be on a panel as an author, right? So hint hint, wink wink, I have a project that I'm working on that I'm not telling anybody about. This is all you're getting from me, is the fact that I'm working on something. Question number 8. What advice would you give a booktuber that has just created their channel? Just keep creating and keep watching other people's videos, keep commenting on other people's videos, and above all else, be yourself. If you are yourself, the right people will be attracted to you, right? I don't mean like attracted as in like romantically. I mean like attracted as in like drawn to you. Because a lot of people who comment on my videos say that they are attracted to my personality and the fact that I'm like really bubbly, right? And I'm just like, that's amazing, because, you know, I always put myself 100% out there how I am in everyday life out here on my channel. So don't put up any type of facade. Don't try to be like the cool person or the person that's always happy, right? If you're tired, be tired. If you're drained, be drained. But always be 100% you in all of your videos and all of your reviews. And no matter what, if you ever decide to join a discussion, always be true to what you believe. It may not be in line with what everybody else says, but your opinion is always needed. Diverse opinions and diverse perspectives are something that is really positive and looked up to here on BookTube, and it is always needed. And every new person that joins is a new perspective that we need. So just be yourself, do what you do, love to do it, and the right people will come to you and your channel will naturally grow. Question number 9. What are some qualities or traits that you look for when it comes to watching other booktubers? That depends. Okay, so when I first start watching people's videos, the first thing I tell myself, am I engaged in what this person is saying? If I'm engaged, you more than likely, that's all you really need for me to subscribe to your channel. You know what, besides like discussion videos and just kind of being engaging, that's really it. If you can fit at least one of those, then more than likely I'd subscribe to your channel, because I don't really have like parameters that you have to fit for me to subscribe to your channel. As long as I'm engaged, as long as I'm interested, and as long as I'm into what you're saying, then I have subscribed to your channel. I'm not picky at all, which is probably why, and I love it when people are creative in their content and what they make. If you guys don't know Sarah over at The Literary Life, she has a lot of creative videos, and I love watching her, and I love going, okay, I'm one of those people who will go back all the way to when you first started making videos, as long as it's not like too far back, and start watching from there, right? And I've done that with a couple of people, and I'll have like commented on like their BookTube newbie tag from like 2 years ago, and they'll be like, and I'll be like, right, I'm just weird like that. But yes, literally that's it. That's it. I'm not picky at all. And last but definitely not least, question number 10. What is a fun fact about you or a hobby besides reading and writing that people on BookTube might not know you have? Ooh, I love cooking, I love baking, I love anime. I'm an avid anime watcher. I've probably panned my room a couple of times, and I've showed you guys like my Grimjow picture that I did for my art class in one of my previous videos. I'm a huge fan of K-pop, okay, like that is like my thing. I've always wanted to direct a movie. I'm in love with Steven Spielberg and every single film that he has ever made. The man is a genius, and you cannot tell me otherwise. So one of my mottos in life is, as long as there's like nothing like risking my life involved, if I haven't ever tried it, I want to try it at least once. Like I said, as long as I'm not in the potential of dying, like skydiving, I don't like heights. That's not happening. So yes, again, I want to thank you guys so much for 1 year here on BookTube. It has been an amazing year, and I hope for many more years to come where I can share more videos, more books, and other fun things with you guys here. So again, thank you so much for those of you that have been there since the beginning or have come into being in my life over the past year, and for those of you in the future who are going back and watching this, thank you for deciding to join my family here on BookTube. I really appreciate it. That's it. I mean, that's the end of this tag video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys liked it, give it a thumbs up, and if you want to, you can subscribe to my channel for more content from moi, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.